From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, a taste of spring today, more of that tomorrow into midday Wednesday, then it gets stormy. And a touch of winter returns by Friday into the weekend. But right now, let's take a look at our next weather maker. It's pretty much over Arizona right now in the form of an upper level low that is once again going to energize the subtropical jet stream, which is drawing moisture, Pacific moisture across the U.S. And that's going to translate to the change that we're going to see on Wednesday. High pressure still dominating, but it's beginning to shift off to the east. So we're starting to see some clouds move into the region overall. You can see some showers back to the west, but not much with this weather system. But as it gets introduced to Gulf moisture, then showers and storms will develop as we head into Wednesday morning back to the west and out in the Gulf, and then spreading inland Wednesday afternoon and evening. Now on the radar satellite composite, we can see some of the stratiform clouds working their way in from the Gulf of Mexico. We've also had some high-level cirrus clouds out there, making for a pretty effect with that nearly full moon now, as we're now on the waxing part of that full moon, heading toward it's officially a gibbous now. And as we move ahead into that Wednesday weather event, right now the Storm Prediction Center has all of Acadiana, all of Louisiana hatched in for a marginal risk of isolated severe storms. Primary threats going to be damaging winds. Could be an isolated tornado, not a big concern, but an upgrade to a slight risk for some areas will be possible Tuesday. And I'd bet on the I-10 corridor on northward getting in that slight risk area. And I'm going to kind of tell you why in just a bit. In the near term, it's going to be milder overnight tonight. Temperatures holding in the mid-50s, some clouds coming in, a little bit of a breeze out of the southeast, and that's what we're going to see tomorrow. Maybe a passing shower or two, at rain chance at about 10%. Most of us stay dry, see a sun and cloud mix. Temperatures getting up between 74 and 77 during the afternoon. Plenty of clouds tomorrow night. Temperatures and dew points matching up, and that usually means fog for us as we start to get that warm air from the deeper Gulf hitting the cooler shelf waters by the Gulf of Mexico, and that brings down the visibilities. We'll show you that in just a bit. Then as we head into Wednesday, what's really kind of different and sticking out with most of the models, that the models are developing the storms offshore. So that might mean that we're getting to a little bit of that time of year where the cooler shelf waters of the Gulf of Mexico don't act as much of an inhibitor for showers and storms, and maybe actually enhance the storms. So we'll see how that goes out. Not so much the marine layer, but the deeper instability that's offshore in the Gulf of Mexico. So showers, storms, a couple of isolated severe cells possible. They'll be moving on through late afternoon, early evening hours. Then the front passes on through, and we'll be a little bit cooler going into Thursday, but a secondary front coming in for Friday will ensure it feels like winter as we finish out the week. As for rainfall totals, this is the graph model here. This is the latest run of the graph model just coming in. ½ inch to an inch of rain, could be a couple of hot spots there. So that's what we'll be watching for as we head into Thursday. But rainfall event, not going to be much of a flood event, but it's just going to moisten up the mud that we have out there right now. Temperatures, fog visibility, again, patchy fog across the area, mainly towards southwest Louisiana. We'll see if that fleshes out. And then going into tomorrow, we should see a little bit more in the way of widespread fogginess and reduced visibilities. It's not going to be pea soup type stuff, but again, could be a little bit of a travel hazard as we go into Wednesday morning. Mid-50s overnight tonight. Tomorrow, well into the mid-70s. Tomorrow night, we stay in the 60s, so about 10 degrees milder than tonight. And as we head into Wednesday afternoon, back into the 70s. But there's that cooler air off to the north and west. That'll be moving in Thursday, and a secondary surge as we set into Friday. 55 the low tonight with fair skies right now, but clouds increasing out there, and we'll see those clouds increasing throughout the day. Some breaks in the clouds, so intervals of sun and cloud. It will be milder tomorrow. We'll go about 76 for the projected high. So rain chance, I still got it pegged at 90%, maybe later Wednesday. And again, a potential weather alert day, especially if we get into that slight risk area for Wednesday afternoon and evening. Clearing out for Friday. Notice the chill, though, that follows Friday into the weekend as the big parades begin. It's going to be winter gear for those evening parades, and there's going to be a wind chill come Friday night for sure.
Some cold beads.
Yes, I don't like cold beads on my neck, so just
layer up.
Layer up. That's
all
how
right.
you do it.
That's
good.
the advice.
Thanks, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.